I'm going to be going in the Kingdom of Roanox. The Italians. Came by ship, skirting the cliffs where the Roanoke Islands meet the sea. Much of the coastline was obscured by tendrils of fog that snaked down the river valleys, but occasionally you caught sight of a castle watchtower rising above the midst. And on one occasion, a beacon fire burning to warn of an enemy warband. You know that you were relatively safe at sea, as you were too far south to risk encountering the sea raiders who trouble the coast of the Nordic land. But it was still a relief to reach the silver, I don't know, silver Astoria gateway to the port of Jokula and see a Rhoda galley riding at anchor, penates fluttering in the evening breeze. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Jokula and you fall asleep quickly. However, you are awakened before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the street, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs at the back. Stands the hairs of your neck on the end that rasp of blade sliding from its scalpboard. Oh man, I cannot read. There you go. Got the patrols. Okay, my difficulty settings. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna put it like that. Turn camera with horse in first person. I like it. Did that save, I hope? It didn't, mother. Oh no, it did. Okay. It's too high. Yeah! 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 Merchant of Jokula, are you alright? Well, I guess you are alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can stay the same with the other feller. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, though. Heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyways, maybe you can help me out with something. Let's talk more inside. I'm out here. We don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then finally, you're convinced that you have not been followed, comes near to you and speaks. Now let me explain my proposition. You've always had brigands in the hills driven to banditry by war, that or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers you are meant to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particular tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, and left from my prominent house out alone after dark in times like this. Well, I suppose you were too. You are a stranger here and didn't know how bad things had become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either. And I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon sound worried about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly. Or you want to be coming to Cloudria to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? Yes, sir. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There are always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than taking soil or hauling water. Tilling soil. They'll follow you if you pay, so take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it in advance on your reward. Go around to the villages and use the money to hire help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Very good, sir. I'll go and collect some men around from the villages. Good, you can find men in the tavern here in Jalkin after you've got your group together. You can find me again. Then we'll speak on what to do next. Let's go. Nice little bed. I think that's silk. I love this game. My first time fully playing it was such an experiment, such an experience. It was during Corona too. Alright. Cool. Okay, I have a game plan on how to proceed like in the early, mid, and late game, but right now I'm just gonna complete this quest. Press A on the map to move the party to a location or pursue the selected party. Time will to wait. Assembly press. Okay. Recruit. Cool. Oh, this is the map. This is the kingdom of Rodoak, whatever. This is the kingdom of Swadadia. This is the kingdom of the Nords. This is the kingdom of the Vikings. The Russians, basically. This is the kingdom of Mongols. Or the Karnites, something like that. This is the Arabics. The kingdom of I don't know, Saranim? I don't know how to say that name. Saranim. Yeah, this is Warband. Mountain Blade Warband. The first game. These are the Italians. These are the villages, castles, the main cities. Alrighty, 270 in their garrison. Alright, let's go to this village. If you hold the right trigger, you can speed up. Nice, that's the king. Yes, I'll take them. I'm ready. Count Grimold. Any ops? I want 14? Let's do it. Let's upgrade them, boys. What do you want? Surrender or die? As you wish, prepare to die. You have 12 against our 14. Alright. Can't I? Can I zoom out a little bit? Oh. Where are they? Reload. Yeah, reload the... Whoa, hey, take it easy. That shot hit. Yeah. 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 Ah! 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 Casualties. 1 killed, 3 wounded. 5 killed, 9 wounded on the enemies. Oh, I can't take prisoners. Let's take all their loot. Take all. There you go. Nice. Party? Was there something that the cheapest? Alright. That's something for the troops. Here it is. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm about to rewatch that video. Let's not do all of them. Yeah. Let's look at what stuff I just gathered. 11-6. That's better. What I have? 31-26. Wait, okay, 102.95. 102.95. Alright, 8 strings. I don't know, I'm kinda cool with this. Yeah. Shh. 14. Stuff's not good. Alright. Get some cheap old grain. What now? Notes? Collect 5 men. Given by the merchant of Jakalala. Merchant wants you to collect at least 5 men. I did collect these men, find and speak with him. He's in the tavern. Okay, go to the tavern. Traveler, what's up, gang? Greetings, friend. You look like the kind of person who do well to know me. I travel all across and keep an open ear. I provide information that you might find useful for a meager price, of course. What can you tell me about the land? The land is divided into rival kingdoms which can either manage to live in peace with their kingdoms nor completely eliminate them. As a result, there's seldom a breaks to bitter wars or plagues the land of its life and blood. But at the least, you must find a good place to be for an adventurer such as yourself. With some luck and skill, you can make a name for yourself here and massive fortune perhaps, or gain great power. Opportunities are endless, and so are the rewards, if you're willing to risk your life for them. What's this? The kingdoms will pay good money for mercenaries if they are engaged in war. If you've done a bit of fighting, speaking with one of the lords will probably result in being offered a mercenary contract. However, the real reward comes from if you can manage to become a vassal to a king. A vassal can own villages, castles, and towns and get rich with the taxes and revenues of these estates. Normally, only nobles of the realm will own land in this way. But in the time of war, a king would not hesitate to accept someone who distinguishes herself on the battlefield as a vassal and grant her the right to own land. It's not unheard of for adventurers to renounce allegiance to a king altogether, declare themselves king, and claim land in their own name. This is a different path, however, as the great nobles of the land with their long ancestries are not likely to accept such upstarts as their monarchs. Such rulers would need to rule very carefully in establishing their right to rule, or they will be set upon from all sides. It might be easier for an adventurer like yourself to pledge support to an existing king's rival. There are many such pretenders in Cladaraya. Those who are born to the right family who go around and stir up trouble saying that they have better claim to the throne than their current king. Those claim holders could find supporters. They could easily start civil wars and perhaps even replace the king one day. Claim holder's life would be in danger in his own country, of course. Therefore, they usually stay at rival courts, raising support and hoping to find someone willing to be their champion. For their cause, I usually hear news about some of them and may be able to tell you the location with some precision, but of course I would ask most of them for my service. Yes. Farewell. Some lore. Some info about the land. Hired blade. Merchant, that's my guy. Ransom broker, that's for the prisoners. What's up, Gengi? Collect 5 men. Splendid work. You've hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now travelers entering Jopala have told us that there's a small group of robbers looking on the outside of the town. I suspect that they are all from the same band, the one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them and make them disclose the location of their lair. Very well, I should hunt for bandits. Why don't you come with us? No need to BS. Look, my lady, time is a bit of a premium here and now. If you could go find where they're hiding my brother, I would appreciate it. What exactly am I supposed to? There where they're being held. Finding the fear group of bandits lurking near. Okay. See. Oh, they gotta get smacked. What do you want? We're looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners, and I'll let you go. Those prisoners are only going free if you paid a ransom. Did you bring any silver? No, but I brought steel. I like it. You encountered a band of robbers. You have 8 troops fit for battle against their 4. You must hold the high ground. Anakin style. Dang, girl, you slow. Ah, I haven't hit anybody yet. Come on, I wanna hit someone. Yeah. 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 Ah! Ah! Spare me, spare my life, let me go, and I'll go far away from here and learn an honest trade, and you never hear from me again. I'll spare your life in exchange. I want information. Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him and give me your word that you'll stop troubling the people in these parts and you can go free. Oh, bless you, my lady. Bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him here in our hideout near this village. I'll describe the area nearby in detail so there's no mistaking it. It's cool to play this game again. There it is. Let's go. Excuse me. Oh man, this aim can't be any worse. Alright, that's when all opens. Let's just charge to make it more fun. Charge! Leave. Leave. Ah! Put the ops on the pack. Get on steel, boys! Woo! Merchant's brother, thank you. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing me from the fiends. Did my brother and Joke put you onto their track? Yes, I told him I'll find you. I advise you to return to your family as quick as you can and be careful on the road. With the retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and the ill-gotten gains is now yours. Let's go. What did I do? Oops. Yeah. What's next? Find the lair near. Free the brother. Talk to the merchant to claim the reward. Book merchant, traveler. There he is. Well, my brother's, I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to university. That way he'll get knocked on his head in a street ball. No one can say it's my fault. That's not your problem. Here's the rest of your rewards. Well, that's messed up. The money is most welcome, and I'm glad to have been of service. Good now. Now I'm interested in making some more moves. Possibly, what do you need? Remember how I told you the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing this amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a cavern. Fortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that the great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems our captain turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'll do the same if the heathens forbid I ever face indebtedness and ruination. Now any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the arrest. But our captain decides to employ these people wholesale. He brings them into towns, lets them do as they will and take a share of the take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers. Well, in that unfortunate land, sometimes gamekeepers will turn poachers. Luckily, there are still a few brave, honest souls on the watch who told me how he works. Ugh. Now here's my game plan. If I could bring this to the attention of the king, lord of the city, that would mean an inquiry. My word against the captains and witness can be brought and evidence destroyed, or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again. And all I'll get for my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see a king's eye wanders far from his dominion, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together. Some men in my employ and some others who've lost relatives to these bandits. We will storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before the king. Hopefully, with a few captured bandits explained how things stacked up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you, so what do you say? How do I know you tell me the truth? Oh well, I suppose it's possible that I've found those abilities who wanted to give up their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in an old city. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good. There's another $100 or maybe a bit more just waiting for you if you do me the last little favor. What do you say? Alright, I'll lead you, man. Splendid. It's been a long time since I stacked so much on my single throw of the dice. And frankly, I find that exhilarating. The men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Yes, give them the sign. Good, now strike hard, fast, and the captain and his henchmen will know what hit them. May the heavens be with you. You leave the tavern and go out to the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes. Catch the mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by. Praying that your enemies have not been alarmed, but it's too obvious bunch of plotters. Check your weapon for one last time and prepare yourself for the action ahead. Give them steel, boys! I'm ready. This time's up, lads. Up and at them. Oh, he ain't packed up. That's a veteran spearman. Pack him up. Oh my lady. Yeah. Get him steel, boys. Give him steel, boys. Hey. Block. Block. Yeah. Ah. The remaining few bandits scatter all to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. Let's go! Ah, well done. I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Fortunately, about 7 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look for them. Go look on them. Wait, I should go look on them. Let every villain learn to fear the name. Dirty-ya! The heavens alone grant us victory. I'm glad to see that you are alive too. Yes. Now a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in the back room. In a back room with a knife in his throat. We need to go drag him before the king and explain what the breach of peace is all about. You don't need to be a part of that though, and I'll tell you what, if it all goes well, I meet you at the tavern again shortly and let you know how it goes. And how it all came out. You don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on the spike on the city gate. Well, assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while. Forget the whole episode ever happened, so hopefully we meet again. Cool. Guess I should wait a while. Let's do it. Thanks for the hope, stranger. You haven't met properly yet here. Have you? What is your name? My name is Georgia. Well met, Georgia. I'm Count Vesson. Thank you for your help. I hope we meet again. Cool. Again? Are you retarded? Let's do it again. Count, tell Rogue's party. Order my troops. You men fight well alongside your allies, sharing in the glory. Thanks for your help, stranger. I haven't met probably was your name. Thanks for the help. Yep. Well, I see him in the tavern. He's there. Things didn't go quite so well I had hoped. King couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of peace. Well, he's grateful enough that I got rid of his crooked captain and guard who led in bandits, let an enemy army in, if the price is right, but he can't exactly have me running around here. A lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things. That hardly seems fair. This is Cop Radio. My lady kings do what they will, and the rest of us as they must. He didn't string me up, and instead of giving me time to sell my properties, even put in a word with the other merchants that they best pay me a fair price too. That's gracious enough as kings go, but he's a weak king, as they all are here. A weak king must always look to their authority first and justice second. I suppose that this seem in his shoes. Jesus. I'm tired of reading. Anyways, I want to go rubbing your part in this affair in the king's face, but he's taken note of you and decided that you are not worth hanging, and that's something to which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road, or you could sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyways, I hope you've learned a bit about what it takes to stay alive in this shovel land, and then I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. You're right, it won't. Alright, well, that's a good start. I'm happy with that. These are old saves, don't worry about that. This one was from coronavirus. I put a lot of time in this one. This was the first one where I became king. This one I don't remember. I think that was like a second run. I'm gonna delete it though. Alright, cool. Ugh. Done. I gotta watch that video again. Make sure I did everything right. Alright.